40 quotes for personal growth. 1. A book of quotations can never be complete. Robert M. Hamilton. 2. I often quote myself. It adds spice to my conversation. George Bernard Shaw. 3. By necessity, by proclivity, and by delight, we all quote. Douglas Jerrold. 4. I pick my favorite quotations and store them in my mind as ready armor, offensive or defensive, amid the struggle of this turbulent existence. Robert Burns. 5. Life itself is a quotation. Jorge Luis Borges. 6. One must be a wise reader to quote wisely and well. Amos Bronson Alcott. 7. A fine quotation is a diamond on the finger of a man of wit, and a pebble in the hand of a fool. Joseph Roux. 8. It is a good thing for an uneducated man to read books of quotations. Bartlett's Familiar Quotations is an admirable work, and I studied it intently. The quotations when engraved upon the memory give you good thoughts. They also make you anxious to read the authors and look for more. Sir Winston Churchill. 9. I love quotations because it is a joy to find thoughts one might have, beautifully expressed with much authority by someone recognized wiser than oneself. Marlene Dietrich. 10. The next thing to saying a good thing yourself, is to quote one. Ralph Waldo Emerson. 11. A quote can change the way you think about challenges you face. Catherine Pulsifer. 12. Life is a great big canvas, and you should throw all the paint you can on it. Danny Kaye. 13. Bite off more than you can chew, then chew it. Ella Williams. 14. Thou shalt not be a victim. Thou shalt not be a perpetrator. Above all, thou shalt not be a bystander. Holocaust Museum, Washington, D.C. 15. To live for results would be to sentence myself to continuous frustration. My only sure reward is in my actions and not from them. Hugh Prather. 16. Whether you think you can or whether you think you can, you're right. Henry Ford. 17. You see things, and you say why? But I dream things that never were, and I say why not? George Bernard Shaw. 18. Within each of us lies the power of our consent to health and sickness, to riches and poverty, to freedom and to slavery. It is we who control these, and not another. Richard Bach, Illusions. 19. Never look down on anybody unless you're helping him up. Jesse Jackson. 20. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. Ralph Waldo Emerson. 21. A bird doesn't sing because it has an answer, it sings because it has a song. Maya Angelou. 22. There is no use trying, said Alice, one can't believe impossible things. I dare say you haven't had much practice, said the Queen. When I was your age, I always did it for half an hour a day. Why, sometimes I've believed as many as 6 impossible things before breakfast. Lewis Carroll. 23. The reasonable man adapts himself to the world, the unreasonable one persists in trying to adapt the world to himself. Therefore all progress depends on the unreasonable man. George Bernard Shaw. 24. The journey is the reward. Chinese proverb. 25. People are like stained glass windows. They sparkle and shine when the sun is out, but when the darkness sets in, their true beauty is revealed only if there is a light from within. Elizabeth Kubler-Ross. 26. If you can't make a mistake, you can't make anything. Marva Collins. 27. What the world really needs is more love and less paperwork. Pearl Bailey. 28. I have always observed that to succeed in the world one should appear like a fool but be wise. Charles de Montesquieu. 29. When I was young, I used to admire intelligent people. As I grow older, I admire kind people. Abraham Joshua Heschel. 30. The easiest way to avoid wrong notes is to never open your mouth and sing. What a mistake that would be. Pete Seeger. 31. It is surmounting difficulties that makes heroes. Lajos Kosseff. 32. Thoughts lead on to purposes, purposes go forth in action, actions form habits, habits decide character, and character fixes our destiny. Tyrone Edwards. 33. Minds are like parachutes, they only function when open. Thomas Doerr. 34. Do not go where the path may lead, go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. Ralph Waldo Emerson. 35. I learned that it is the weak who are cruel, and that gentleness is to be expected only from the strong. Leo Rawson. 36. Quality is remembered long after the price is forgotten. Gucci slogan. 37. You will never find time for anything. If you want the time, you must make it. Charles Buxton. 38. If we wait for the moment when everything, absolutely everything is ready, we shall never begin. Ivan Turgenev. 39. It is good to have an end to journey toward, but it is the journey that matters, in the end. Ursula Le Guin. 40. All successful people, men and women, are big dreamers. They imagine what their future could be, ideal in every respect, and then they work every day toward their distant vision, that goal or purpose. Brian Tracy.